All right, guys, so we're going to show you how to install our device holder, and it's fairly simple. You really only need a couple tools. You need a pry tool, and you're going to be removing the trim area that our mount is going to go in. To start with the removal, there is a section that we're just going to be putting back. We're not going to be replacing. So we're going to start with removing this piece right here, and you basically just need to get your pry tool underneath it, twist it, and it'll pop out. It's held in with two clips. So you can start on this edge right here underneath. It's hard to get the camera in there. Once you get this one out, the other one will follow. So now that this piece is out, just set it to the side. We're going to be putting it back in. And then you've got additional trim pieces here, here, and here that need to be removed. So we're going to go ahead, get our pry tool in, get it underneath, and you're going to feel things pretty easily start to pop. So behind this piece right here, you can see with my finger, there is a piece of hardware that's going to need to get removed. But what we'll do is start on this side, get your tool over there, and pop that piece out. And so now you can see that other piece of hardware that's right there. So now that we have access to the hardware over here, we're going to use a T20 bit, and we're going to remove this. And you can save this hardware. We actually are supplying you with replacement hardware for it that's going to be a little bit longer. But this is a good piece of hardware just to hang on to because there's a lot of these in the vehicle. So set that aside. Go ahead and do the other side. And then now this trim piece is going to pop out pretty easily. And we're going to set that aside as well. So you have two more pieces of hardware here and here that need to get removed. And again, same thing. This is hardware that we're going to be replacing. So just set it aside and you can use it as spares for other places in the vehicle. All right, so in your kit, you're going to be getting a hardware packet, which should be labeled TRC001. You'll end up getting a card that has access with the QR code and our contact info in case you have any questions, but you'll also be getting 4 pieces of hardware. Now, these do have a different head. These are square. This particular hardware is stainless and then also has a black coating on it, so it shouldn't fade and it'll never corrode. But next steps for installation. So our new kit, we've got some changes that we made from the original prototype that you may have seen in other YouTube videos. The device holder itself now has some threaded holes on the edges. And so that's going to sit right here using those factory mounting points to secure the hardware. And then the edge pieces is now where the logo has been moved, but there is 2 separate options. So the first option is what I'm going to run in my vehicle, which is access for a cable to go through. And so when you install this, what you actually want to do is you want to run the thick head of the cable through this groove right here, and then lock this over it to secure it in place. And what that'll allow you to do is be able to push the cable back in to get the right length. And once the install is wrapped up, we'll kind of show you guys how that functions. But at this point, you want to decide if you're going to run a cable through, or if you just want it to look super clean, you'll have that, right? If you're choosing to do a cable, you have the choice on both sides. So the other pieces, side by side, one has a large opening, one has a small opening. So at this point, decide what you want to do. You can always change this. All the kits are going to come with both pieces so that you can decide on either way. And we'll show you guys how to bolt it up now. All right, so at this point, grab the rail, line it up, and you can hand thread in the hardware. All right, and you can now tighten this in place. Now, you actually want to tighten this pretty significantly, and it's going to squeeze that factory dash piece, and it's also going to keep it super rigid. So I'm going to touch on this one more time. So these pieces are identical essentially, but the difference is that this has room to be able to run a cable through. Now, there isn't a factory location in the vehicle to run your charging cable through. And so what we do when we build these vehicles is we're oftentimes adding existing USB ports. And we're actually going to hide one behind this kick panel right here. We're going to do a full build video on this vehicle where we highlight that. If you're interested in that, just subscribe to the channel. And we'll probably do an update video for you guys so we can see specifically how we do that with this mount. But for today, what we'll do is just install the clean flush trim piece. All right, so grab the original trim piece and put that back in place. It's just going to snap in. Grab your hardware. And go ahead and thread that in by hand again. And this is an area again where different bit, right? So you can see I'm having an issue with this large of a driver. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it by hand. And then the final piece is gonna be that other side. So we're gonna do the other smooth one. And you can run a different one on each side. It's identical pieces again, there's just a slight difference. So put the final piece in place, grab your hardware, thread it through, and then go ahead and tighten it up. All right, so at this point, you can run this exactly like this. You know, we made a few changes, like I mentioned before, where we've got some threaded hardware mounting points over here. This is all 1/4-20. This hardware mounting point, these three are to allow you to mount the 67 Designs rail to it. Now, we have these products on our website, so if you guys are interested, place your order through there. However, you can also just run either a 67 Designs mount or RAM mount or any device that's going to hold with a 1/4-20 and any of those additional hardware points. For me, I like having the full flexibility to be able to mount basically unlimited devices that are going to fit, but also be able to slide them to the exact position I want. So I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to bolt this on. So we've designed this mount so that you can specifically run this rail. And by having the rail there, I can position whatever devices I mount on here perfectly to the exact spot I want. And so I'll show you guys, let me tighten this guy up. All right, and I'm not even gonna do the middle one, but I want you guys to be able to see phone mounted there. You can get the exact angle that you want, which that's it for me. And then I'm gonna grab it by this mount. I'm shaking the entire truck because of how strong this is all made. So the flexibility of sliding this, you guys can see. Uninstall that, and then you've got another Allen head there, and you can just slide this wherever you'd like it. You don't want to leave this loose to where you can slide it all the time freely. It's going to vibrate if you do that. But once you have the position that you like, lock it in place, and then you have endless flexibility of how you have this mounted. So if you guys have any questions, need help installing it yourself, have any questions about the product, please reach out. If you've got a Grenadier that you would like assistance with building, let us know. We're sitting right now in our brand new Grenadier that we purchased. The other one was sold, and we've got 2 other roof conversions in the shop right now and another one coming tomorrow. So love working on these vehicles and happy to help you guys out. Hope you enjoy this product. We spent a long time refining it and are extremely pleased with where it ended up. So appreciate you guys watching and hope you found this helpful.